This is your toilet bowl exploding. It's a disaster. Your goes all over the place. The plumber comes and tell you the repair will cost $10,000. We all know the feeling. The panic that sets into your stomach when you see the bill for an unexpected home repair. How are you going to pay for that? But what if home repair was just a minor inconvenience? Instead of worrying, you pay the bill without needing to think twice. A week later, you've forgotten that it even happened. Do you feel that sense of relief? That's what financial freedom feels like. In this video, I will give you top 6 quick tips to achieve your financial freedom. So stick around. Tip number 6. Smart career choices. Your biggest wealth building tool is your income. So when it comes to choosing a career, there are a lot of things at stake. There is no reason to stay stuck at a dead-end job, especially if it's making you miserable. Finding a job that you really enjoy also supports your goal of financial security, and it will help you to enjoy the journey. So what should you look for? Here are things to help you keep in mind. Where do you want to be in 10 years? Start with the end in mind. Does this job make sense with your overall goal? Is there income earning potential? Even if you are not making your dream salary from the start, make sure there is opportunity for your income to increase as your value increase. Can you grow? Are there opportunities for you to move up the corporate ladder and grow personally and professionally? Do you enjoy the work? Don't spend a career at a job you hate. Find something you're passionate about that allows you to use your gifts and skills. Do the benefits support your goals of financial freedom? Your options for retirement savings and health insurance can dramatically affect your ability to build wealth. Your choice of career can have a huge impact on your long-term financial plan, so take it seriously. Tip number 5. Budgeting. You won't get ahead if you don't have a budget for your money. Some of you may be thinking that you make very little and there's nothing that you can budget to. In fact, I have to say that is the wrong thinking. If you make very little, it's even more important for you to budget and plan for your expenses. If you are sharing your finances with your spouse, do it with him or her. Open an Excel spreadsheet. Start with your salary. How much do you earn every month? Then write down your monthly essential spendings. Essential spendings are items which are necessary for basic living. These include items like food, groceries, and utilities. After that, set aside some money to pay off your debt. Do you have credit card debt? Do you have student loans? Once that's done, the next bucket you should fill up should be your saving. Do you have enough for emergency savings? If not, keep filling this bucket until you have enough to last you at least 6 months in case of emergency. Next, you want to focus on your retirement funds. This fund is for you to tide through your old age. If you already have a similar 401k or CPF plan whereby your money is deducted every month, you can skip this step. Till now, I hope you still have leftover. If you do, you can allocate the remainder to non-essentials and entertainment. This is just a quick summary. In future, I will make a whole video on personal finance budgeting, so stick around. Tip number 4. Clearing debt. Once you start learning how to plan your money, you may realize that you have made some mistakes with your finances in the past. And that's okay, that's fine. But if you want to experience financial freedom, you have to clean up the mess before you can start building wealth. Do you have any credit card debt? On average, credit card interest rates are about 2.5 to 3.5% per month. Compounded. That works out to be around 15% per year. 15% per year is insane. What about student loans or car loans? Do you have a mortgage loan? If you are stuck with these loans, it's time to get serious, because while you owe money, your paycheck goes to someone else. If you want to reach your goal, you need your full income at your disposal, not bits and pieces of leftover after paying your credit card bills and your student loans. Paying off your debt helps you lay a foundation to build wealth that will last. Make sure you have 1,000 saved before you start tackling your debt. You do not want an unexpected expense to derail your progress. Once you're debt free, stay there for good. Having debt undermines your ability to build wealth and puts your financial plan at risk. Want to know more? Check out my other videos in the channel for more tips and tricks on clearing debt. Tip number 3. Short-term savings. Imagine you had to pull money out of your 401k when your home's air conditioner unit needed to be replaced. What if you had to open a credit card to pay for groceries after losing your job? How would you ever get ahead if you keep borrowing money from your future? If your goal is financial freedom, you need to buffer yourself for unexpected life events that happen to us all the time. Events like car repair, broken appliances, and medical deductibles. That's why you should increase your emergency fund to cover 3 to 6 months of expenses once you are out of debt. If possible, try to push it to 12 months. Having the cash on hand to cover an unexpected life event gives you peace of mind and is a critical part of your overall financial plan. Once you have that fully funded saving account, you start to feel more flexibility in your budget. You will be able to say yes to occasional shopping splurges and specialty lattes with no guilt at all. Since you are not taking on debt, you will also need a saving plan for non-emergencies. Let's say summer vacation, for example. Create a line item in your money budget and divide the total amount by the months you have to save. You are not living in debt anymore. And that means you can enjoy your vacation instead of having a credit card bill to haunt you like a ghost. With a full emergency fund and a plan to cover big purchases in place, you have the financial foundation to start investing. Tip number 2. Health is wealth. When you go for a job interview, do you notice that they always ask you to declare if you have any health issues? If you say yes, it will probably affect your employment chances. Once you get a job, they'll probably send you for health checkup just to be sure. Indeed, we need to stay in the pink of health, even if we are working for others. If you ever fall sick for more than a month, your employer will want to fire you. Even if it's illegal, they will find ways and means to make you leave the company. Falling sick is really a double whammy. Not only do you need to suffer the disease, you can also lose your active income. So please take good care of your health. There is no secret in good health. It boils down to 3 things: habit, diet, and exercise. Get rid of bad habits. Do you notice your health insurance declaration always asks whether you smoke or not? This is because they know that smoking has been scientifically proven to be detrimental to health. If you are a smoker, please stop the habit immediately. You will not only feel healthier, it will also help you save a lot of money on buying cigarettes. Pick up a healthy diet, put more veggies in your meal, reduce your oil and sugar intake. Healthy food doesn't have to taste bad. For example, instead of deep frying your chicken, you can air fry it. Did you know that air fried chicken is much crispier than deep fried chicken? Exercise regularly. You don't have to spend money on equipment or pay for gym membership. You don't even have to pay for an instructor if you are stuck at home. No problem. For home exercises, a simple yoga mat and free YouTube videos are enough. For cardio exercises, go for a jog. Breathe the fresh air and smell the flowers. It will not only improve your physical health, but your mental health as well. If you have any underlying health issues and you can't jog, you can try brisk walking instead. There will surely be some suitable activity for you. And this brings us to our number 1 tip. Tip number 1. Investing. Now that you have a plan for short-term savings, you are ready to go on the offensive. The good news is that the sooner you start investing, the better. The more time your money has to grow. That is the power of compound interest at work. Do not procrastinate. The best time to start investing was yesterday. Here's how to get started. There are many types of investments: stocks, bonds, property, mutual funds, options, crypto, and so on, just to name a few. There are so many, and I really cannot talk about all of them at once. Out of these investment options, I am personally successful with stocks, so I'll focus on this. It has made me good 6 figures, and in some years, well surpassed my active income. For some, the stock market investment can be very daunting. Where to start? What is FANG stock? What is the S&P 500? I will talk about these in future videos, but right now, you need to know that the stock market can generate an average of 6 to 12% return annually over long periods of time. In some years, you may take 40% losses. In other years, you may make a 60% gain. Performances vary from year to year. The key is to stay vested over long periods of time. Do not let a year of bad performance discourage you. If you stop, you may miss out on the following year's recovery. And this has been proven time and time again.